Hey everybody, welcome to Elite Rose Tarot. It's your girl Rose, and I'm here to do another energy reading for you guys. Shout out to all the subscribers. I truly love and appreciate all you guys. Shout out to all the members. I truly love and appreciate you guys as well. If you ever wanted to book a private reading with me, just go to EliteRoseTarot.com, or you can click the link in the description. And if you ever wanted to sign up for my free newsletter, just click the link in the description, okay? I hope everybody is doing well. It has been a long week, and what is it, Tuesday? Yo, I have been working so hard. I have something special coming out for you guys very soon that I'm very proud of. So that's what I've been working on. And it has been a process, and I'm exhausted. I haven't even had time to get my nails done. I haven't had time for shit. I've been working like for the past over 30 days straight. Like maybe a day or two break. But it's worth it, and I will definitely, because I know y'all gonna get me in the comments, Rose, you need to take a break. I am definitely taking a break, okay? I promise. All right, let's see what energy you are embodying right now. The Queen of Heaven and Earth. How do you say this? Enana, the Queen of Heaven and Earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. You are in the moment right now. You are not playing around. The Mother of God, Mary of Nazareth. I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. Wow, your energy is amazing. Let me see what you don't see coming. The Goddess of Never Not Broken. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. You being able to get through so many trials and tribulations, and having to have dealt with so many trials and tribulations in your life. I think maybe at one point you asked yourself, like, is this all there is? Am I just supposed to suffer? No. It is to build you stronger. You are truly one of God's strongest soldiers. You are the Mother of God. I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. And the Queen of Heaven and Earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. You accept who you are. And you don't, it's like you have truly, you're embodying the energy of being unapologetically yourself, and opening that door or unlocking that level of your spirituality for yourself is put you in a space where honestly, like right now, you could give birth to anything. Nothing right now breaks you. Everything happens for your liberation. You're the goddess of never not broken. Shit's always happening. Wow. You know what that's like? Literally what I say. You feel like everything's always happening to you. Well, you're the goddess of never not broken. There's always something going on around you. But that is the beauty of your power, is that everything happens for your liberation. You are choosing to become only more love. That's how powerful you are. I can't really show her whole, because her breast is out. But you see the light around her? The light is amazing. It's like, the things that you went through in the past, not only have they not broken you, but it's almost like you wear your pain like your strength, and no one can tell your story better than you can. Your story actually inspires others to see that they can do it as well, that they can choose love. You don't have to choose what's going on with your circumstance. You don't have to choose low vibrational energy. You don't have to choose to not love God. You don't have to choose to not love yourself. You're having that connection to understand that not loving God is not loving yourself, because you are God. We are all God's children when I say that. Wow. The Queen of Heaven and Earth. I have nothing to hide, and I see and accept all that I am. It took you a long fucking time to get there. Ooh, that's in the present moment. In the present moment, I have nothing to hide. That's why when people try to like throw rocks and hide their hand and all of that shit, or they try to tear down something that you built, they try to sabotage, it doesn't work because you have nothing to hide. If you wanted to know the truth, you would ask me, but you won't because you don't want to know the truth. You'd rather feed into whatever lie or whatever narrative someone's giving you. Like, you are so above the bullshit. It's crazy. And it took you a long time. How did you get there? By being in a space a dark space. That's how. Being in a dark space and being able to conquer that dark space. I feel like I'm talking to somebody that really had to pull themselves out of something that could have like really taken you out, you know? That can be abuse, that could be emotional abuse, that could be a circumstance, that can just be everything piling down on you at once. There was a certain level of like, I can't do this here. But with the hermit being here, you took time and you reflected, and you actually said to yourself, something's wrong. Because I shouldn't feel this way. That's, y'all gonna make me cry with this damn reading. Like, what is going on? That's when you learn balance. That's when you got your balance. You are not afraid to go into a dark place where most people are. You can live in that space. And that's why you had to gain balance. And that's why everything that happens for your liberation. Some people are so afraid to get in that dark place because they know that certain things are going to bubble up that they don't want to deal with. You had no choice. You really never had the option. You've always been put in a situation where you've had to deal with your feelings. You've had to sit in the dark. So now you mastered it. Now your eyes have adjusted. Especially with the hermit, you said, okay, well, if I'm going to be in the dark all the time, let me figure out how to navigate through this shit. Let me figure this out, because this ain't going to take me out. And that's how you got the balance. You could be a Sagittarius or a Virgo. This is really, this skill of being able to see in the dark is going to propel you into your abundance. So what you didn't really see coming was something that you may have been afraid of in the past is going to really change your life moving forward, so much so that I don't think you realize how talented you are, because that's a 10 of Pentacles. Yes, it is self-fulfillment. 10 of Pentacles is financial fulfillment. You have a skill here in being able to get yourself through the dark, meaning that is your purpose. That's a part of it. A part of your purpose is helping others to get out of that darkness. In the present moment, especially the Queen of Heaven and Earth, right? When they say as above, so below, if you ever look at a reflection of the sky on water, it looks the same, you know? But with water, it's representation of the 3D. If you throw a rock in the water, waves flow, and now the image that you saw from the sky is distorted. So you understand that even though the image at sometimes does look the same, it can be distorted in the 3D. However, being able to be the Queen of Heaven and Earth is almost like Spirit is saying, now that you can see that, what are you going to do with it? Because you are seeing things at a rate that others go their whole fucking lives without seeing. It's almost like you had a near-death experience or something, and only take that if it resonates. But something happened here where so many series of events took place that have got you to a space where you are in your higher self to such a degree. You are to create something for yourself. This is where you are. You have hit Lotus, if that makes any sense, okay? Where you're mastering now. So because you're mastering, the 3D is not going to look the same. You know that the image is different from, above, so below. And if you can see that that image can be distorted, what are you supposed to be doing in this 3D that you can pull from the 5? I feel like I'm talking to either another tarot reader, someone that does mediumship possibly, someone that is a speaker, someone that gets messages, someone that knows that their inner workings, their purpose is to enlighten the masses. Their purpose is to wake people the fuck up. That is what your purpose is. That's why you're seeing things in such a different way. The darkness. If you can handle the dark, what's the light? Get on whatever you're supposed to be creating for yourself. King of Pentacles here with the 4 of Pentacles, with the High Priestess. Balance yourself. Remember, Temperance was here. So with that 4 of Pentacles, whatever you do decide to do, it has to be something that you love to do. So this feels like, don't hold on to ego when you create whatever this is. Hold on to your higher self to create whatever this is. Because the abundance will flow regardless, because you're doing something that's a skill, something that's a power within yourself, okay? I will come back to this here. I know exactly who this is, all right? But we on you right now. So when it comes to, it really feels like this is your purpose that we're doing here. Is that it's flat out. It's your purpose that we're talking about. I am blessed and my courage gives birth to the divine. I really feel like this goes into relationships for you. Some of you may literally have children, and that's why the Mother of God is here. But I feel like this goes into the courage that you had. I know we've all had some really toxic, fucked up relationships in the past. You know what I mean? But it's like Spirit wants you to know, I've seen them. I'm looking at them. They're here. You know, at the same time, the courage that you have to still love, the courage that you have to still put your heart out there to someone that you feel will love you is what keeps your light going in a sense. And that's why it's like, Spirit doesn't want you to close your heart off to love. You are the Mother of God. You're blessed. Your courage gives birth to the divine. You have to have the courage to go towards relationships even if you don't know the outcomes. I guess here is saying, know that your victory is that you can go within and heal. Not everybody can do that. And that's why you have to have the courage to go out there and experience love. You have to have the courage to experience love. The Hierophant with the Fool. I've said this before, because love loves you. And love comes back around for you. And that's why have the courage to give birth to the divine. Going back here, right? There's something here where, you know, however this resonates, if a lot of the pain that you've experienced were through relationships specific, I feel like that's where a lot of your creation comes into play. It's something about maybe tapping into a space you don't want to go. Okay? But you have a new opportunity here in living your truth out loud. Speaking your truth, being yourself, being your unapologetic self, because that's what you're here to do. You're not here to be hidden. You're not here to conform. You're not here to do any of that. You're here to actually awaken. Okay, so it's important for you to embrace who you are, and that's why you're doing it now, and you will continue to do it. But you do have a whole new opportunity here with an it feels like either entrepreneurship, or you're aligning yourself with your career goals so well that whoever you're aligned with is aligned literally within your purpose. And it is going to become, you're coming back as the Queen of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. It brings you full circle into understanding why you were able to alchemize the energy the way you were, and it allows you to really live your truth and who you are. It may start off small for some of you. That feels like maybe a small organization that you believe in. Small group of people coming together to put something together. And, you know, people used to do that back in the day, or put their money together to, you know, build something. It's a community, you know. If that is the case for some of you, go for it. Be willing to take that leap of faith, because it is aligned exactly with your purpose. Okay? This is a time of, whoa, okay, shit. This is a time of some mixed energy. So many people are going through it so bad right now, to the degree where you have no choice but to meet somebody on a human level. You know, like, rank and all of that is stripped when you know that all of this shit is going on in the world, you know. And this feels like doing something that gets you back to feeling that community energy, to feeling as though you're giving back to your community, to feeling as though you're giving back to the world. With the Three of Cups being here, you're celebrating with people that get it. You're celebrating with people that get it and that are going to go as hard as you are for the cause or whatever the purpose is. That switched. But there's something here. If you were thinking about maybe donating or just helping, because it feels like just helping and having joy from seeing other people experience joy, it's definitely fulfilling for whoever wanted to do that. Coming down here, what I have pulled earlier, there is a tower that fell with someone in particular that you used to love. And this person is recognizing the burdens that they caused for you, but they also recognize how strong you are in the fact that you didn't give up on yourself or your goals, and the fact that you kept having goals after all of this ended. So if anything, this person is literally understanding who you are, and they see that my courage gives birth to the divine. Someone is seeing you stand in your courage, and they're seeing you do something that allows you to stand in your power, and you really are in touch with the divine. Somebody is truly, truly understanding that you were a blessing in their life. You know? I'm going to pull one for this, and I'm going to get off this because your energy is too beautiful today. I don't want to stay on this. I'm going to pull one for whoever needs to hear it, and I'm going to keep it moving off of this one, all right? Chasing, pursuit, toxicity, and resilience. Definitely a scenario where twin flame mirroring, sharing. This may have been a twin flame for some of you. And this person may have said some hurtful words out of anger. But this is a scenario where you couldn't chase this person. You know what I mean? Like, they wanted you to chase them. You know, you were giving too much resilience to the program. Your energy was too resilient for the program here, okay? Yes, they had shared feelings, but they acted like a fucking idiot. They didn't express them correctly because they truly don't love themselves as much as you love yourself, you know? This is someone that needs to learn how to see in the dark, you know? I'm just saying, if they took a lesson from you, they would allow their eyes to adjust. And if their eyes adjust, they'd realize that chasing? What are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, what are you mean pursuing someone? Like the even the verbiage would change and your mindset. But it is what it is. You keep shining though. You keep shining because you're doing your thing out here. Even if you don't think you are, you really are. You're doing your thing. You're embodying such divine energy that if there ever was a time for you to create some shit, it's now. This is getting to the creative bag right now. What could hold you back right now? What is something that could possibly be holding you back? Oh, I guess that's when it comes to love. And when it comes to your purpose. When it comes to love, I said, what's holding you back? The card says everyone leaves. And that's why I said all. Because that hit home. Choose a partner who can commit to you and let yourself commit to them. It goes back to having the courage, to go towards love. You do have someone new coming towards you. The only thing that could hold you back would be fear of this person leaving, because you feel as though from the past everyone else is left. Understand where you are in the process though. Some people were not supposed to come, and with how divine your energy is set up, seriously how divine your energy is set up, anyone that could have damaged or caused a threat to your elevation because you are supposed to elevate others was removed. And that is the end of that story. Like, sometimes you just can't keep asking why. It was supposed to. Did you notice you kept elevating? Because it'd be different if you know what I mean, they were removed and at no point were you able to sit down with yourself and go, okay, what's the plan? What am I going to do next? You took your life back and you moved on with your life. So even though they leave, you leave as well. It's almost like change your mindset when it comes to that. It's not that everyone leaves. Unfortunately, the ones who have been removed have not been for me. It's all about a mindset, When it comes to too much, you tell others too much about yourself all at once. Sit back and listen more. When it comes to whatever you're about to create, don't feel as though you got to tell people everything for validation. That's all it is validation. You want somebody to say that looks good, and you want somebody to say that's a good idea, when at the end of the day, Spirit wants you to be confident in yourself so much so you don't need validation from no fucking body. No one. No one can validate you when you are the one that's doing the work for it. Anybody that's needy in your life right now needs to be cut off. So anybody that's acting needy or needing too much of your time or putting too much pressure on you about a relationship, there's a codependency there for somebody who needed to hear that, and it may be time to kind of create a distance between you and that person. I don't know why that came up like that. So what's coming up next for you? It looks like really you going into your purpose and shining in it bright as a fucking diamond. Like you're going in. Somebody wants to take accountability. This seems like this person from the past, I don't know, they waver back and forth. You have a whole new beginning here with someone different, with the Lovers being here. This is someone that you can go towards. Going back to this card, choosing a partner who can commit to you and let yourself commit to them. With the Lovers being here, you do have somebody that's coming in with that type of energy. Spirit is saying choose wisely. This person could be a Gemini. It will start off small. Don't be too much in your head. Don't go back to this card of everyone leaves. Everyone's not supposed to be here. Okay, so, this starts off small. With it being a Page of Wands, it's small. It's the smallest. Okay, so this just feels like dating. This just feels like flirtation. That's maybe how it starts. But if it's that small, there's no reason for you to be deciding whether or not you're going to invest in this person. Just enjoy. This seems to be the blockage here, is that you meet someone and either you get feelings very quickly, and you know this about yourself. So it's hard to like bring it down. What am I trying to say? It's hard to go slow sometimes, especially with the way your energy is set up, because you're very passionate. So it's hard for others to go slow with you as well. It's like, it's very fast. There's something, you gotta slow it down. Slow it down. That's just how it's coming off. Like, slow it down. The only thing you need to be investing in right now is yourself, because if you decide to invest in someone too quickly, you automatically get into this emotional fucking trap that is unnecessary. You've already elevated past this. So, if you're not ready to date, don't. You know what I mean? But you do have somebody new coming in here. I have said this before. Page of Wands. It's a desire. Somebody that's desirable. That's another thing. That's why Spirit is telling you to slow your ass down, because whoever this is falling on top of this Queen of Wands, this person is sexy. I ain't gonna front. This one right here. Who is this? This is temptation. If I've ever fucking seen it. Yeah, you got somebody coming in here, and it's not that they coming in with a sexual energy. It's just that the two of you got a lot of passion. So it may feel like very fast, and you may be like, yeah, we need to slow the fuck down, because I don't know if I'm supposed to even be investing in you or not. I have no fucking idea what I'm supposed to do with you. And that's the point. I'm going too fast. So, I don't know. It's going to trigger up all types of shit from the past. Okay, so you got you got a little doozy happening here with the Magician at the bottom. How the hell do I explain this? So, your manifestation is what you don't see coming to your love life. I think when it comes to your purpose, you got this sewed up. You know what I mean? Like, you know kind of which way you want to go. You know where your purpose is, what it's rooted in. You know what I mean? It's just up to you to figure out which avenue you express it in. Okay? But you are the one. You're supposed to be doing something creative here. You need to start that shit immediately. When it comes to your love life, though, you do have your manifestation coming your way. Spirit is saying, yes, because of the passion between the two of you, this person is going to automatically make you think of someone else. Possibly this person. Maybe you and this person had a lot of passion. They're going to remind you of someone that you feel as though was a lesson. And you're going to automatically protect your energy. I honestly, though, I think that's just how this person is. I think that's just how they are. I don't know. You're going to keep your options open this time. This is like a soap opera. You're going to keep your options open this time. This time put it this way, you're not putting all your cards on the table. This time around, you're taking your time and you're like, you know what? I don't feel like I need to make a decision at all yet. I'm focused on something else. I'm focused on living my authentic best life. You know what I mean? That's my focus. Man. What? I don't know. This person may watch your social media. Yeah. The best way I could say it is this person, whoever this is for you, there's a lot of sexual chemistry between the two of you. It will, like, I don't know. I don't want to tell you not to go towards it at all. It's just that it seems like they keep reminding you of someone else that was flighty in and out of your life, which is keeping you in confusion, which I think is why you're going to end up, I don't know. I don't want to tell you something that is off. You know what I mean? But damn, this, okay, so this, if you're in this already, because this just shifted, if you're already in this, you may feel like, what the hell am I doing with this person? Because we do have a lot of passion, but I don't know if you're toxic, because this is not doing what I needed to do. It's not going in the direction I needed to go in. If you aren't in this and you're wondering if this person is dating other people, they are. But it looks like it's because y'all were never exclusive as far as they're concerned. I don't know where the fuck that just went. I may not post this. This just took over. At the end of the day, being the star is where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to stay here. Stay here, okay? Stay in the purpose. Somebody's getting sidetracked. Only for this part here is only for who it resonates with. Because it looked like it was happening at another time, but this is for somebody now. Like, whoever you're dating that you have a lot of passion for and they have a lot of passion for you, if you have to ask the question, what are we doing? Y'all are not in a relationship. They are dating other people. But honestly, it's kind of like, why? I don't know. Your energy was great at first. Like, you came in like you knew. So what switched here that you got attached? I don't know. I'm not going to go into that. That's a whole nother fucking reading. I wasn't trying to even go there. I'm past my time here. So I'm going to get you your affirmation and I'm going to get up out of here. I got to watch this back because I don't know if I'm going to post this one. But stay in your higher power here and go the distance for real. Like, your reading is about yourself. This is about you standing in your power. For whatever reason right now, these relationships are coming up like distractions. And honestly, I love. Y'all know that about me. But right now, your purpose is so much of a priority in your life that these relationships where you can't really gauge if you're with that person or not with that person, it is taking away too much of the high power, energetic, goddamn skill you're supposed to be putting into the world. This is what you're supposed to be doing, not wasting time here. Like, it just feels like when you on to something, the devil is going to pop up, you know, and you've already learned this lesson is what it feels like. So unless this person is coming at you with a solid offer and you're at that space in your life where you can receive it, the main focus for you is what you're doing. Okay? Keep your poise. Keep your poise. Like, this is something that will throw you off your square. Whew. And you're going to have a lot of this. Like, a lot. Maybe that's why it's coming up. You're going to have a lot of distractions of past coming back. Especially a twin flame wanting to mend something with you. But it's like Spirit is saying you're getting these downloads because you're supposed to be standing in your power. You're supposed to be creating a harmony where you are giving service some kind of way where you're helping others, creating a harmony in that. That's where your mindset is, or it should be. Because all that glitters ain't gold. Like this here right now, this is not that important. That's how that's coming up, straight up. This is not that important. This is too much of a risk. And the risk is you not being able to focus on yourself after all the healing, the time, the effort it took for you to be able to learn how to stay in the dark. Go towards your purpose right now. That is where your firm foundation is. Because this puts you in a dark space sometimes. Whoever this is for, man, you got to clean that up. That's a scenario where it's got to be cleaned up. So, like I said, I got to look at this one. I got to go back because this kind of went everywhere. But the main goal here is your purpose and creating balance in it and making sure that you're going towards it. These relationships don't define you, nor do the past trials and tribulations either. You know, you are standing in your power, you're standing in your power well, and you're going to attract people that want to kind of pull on your light or pull on you, and that's just how it is. But you've got to have that discernment to know, is this Is this beneficial for me, or is this a liability? If a person's a liability, they can't be here. And that's why so many liabilities have been removed from you from the past, okay? Okay, I'm going to end it here, I think. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.